cannot ever imagine that a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who has been here for a very long time, only one orderly, and he is withdrawn. I saw 2 convoys of ministers, and they were carrying lots of security personnel. I have also seen business concern, Chinese and other business concern. Yesterday, with the compliments of orderlies. Mr. President, I have also seen daughters and sons of political office holders having orderlies and having security covers. Mr. President, I have seen singers having orderlies and complementary of protection. Let me not see governors, ministers, and business concern being covered by security establishment, but complementary of security thing. This is unheard of in any democracy. Whenever a matter of privilege arises, it shall be taken up immediately. And in case where adequate provision is not made in the standing orders, the Senate shall by resolution regulate itself. Mr. President, I've been around this National Assembly since 1999. And right from 1999, I was having a police orderly, one police orderly. And I have never requested for any additional security personnel. And I woke up today and I was told my police orderly and other police orderlies are withdrawn. Mr. President, I have no problem with that. My problem is that this thing should go across the board. It should not be, don't worry, it should be done across the board. Let's see what happens from the office of the president to the vice president, to the Senate president, to the Speaker of the House, to the ministers. Mr. President, I'm coming after they have withdrawn my only orderly. I saw 2 convoys of ministers, and they were carrying lots of security personnel. I have also seen business concern, Chinese and other business concern. Yesterday, with the compliments of orderlies. Mr. President, I have also seen daughters and sons of political officers.
Hello everyone, I'm sure you just watched that video. I probably have mixed thoughts about it. I do, or maybe you don't have mixed thoughts about it. The question is that selective justice is injustice, and the rule of law should apply to everyone. If something is being put down, it should be everybody. It can't be some people and not other people. We're having, for example, has Tinubu asked his son, Sheyi, to stop using escorts, security agents? Has the IG of police directed all police that are with Sheyi to return back to base? These are questions that need to be asked. Because you can't just wake up one day when it suits you to take away, the security of other people. And if we look at it on this whole issue of security, is it really about getting personnel that will be able to go to places where they are needed, or is it to take away security from opponents so that they will not be able to travel, they will not be able to be everywhere, they will not go this thing? So for me, I'm really trying to interrogate this from a lot of fronts, because it's as much as it's so easy to say, okay, withdraw all the police, all the VIP escorts and all of that, bring them back. What really is it at the end of the day? Is Tinubu also going to let go of his own security? Is he going to let go of that number of what you see, they are counting literally almost 100 cars and whatever, and security all around. Is he also reducing his own from it? Or is it just his opponents that they got him back, and then, VIP around? And so these are very critical questions. Another thing also, when we look at the police are not getting living wage. How much do they pay them? Is it enough for their children's school fees? Is it enough for them to feed? Is it enough for this? And a good number of them, this is a legitimate means in which they made money because they had to be paid. Who is going to pay the difference? Is the state willing to pay the difference? Or are they going to be left, on their own? And is this an opportunity? I've always said it, I've said it a lot of times, that the police should have an arm that is dedicated to giving for people who are going to be security, whether for VIP or whatever, and then people should pay very well in a way that is enough to pay those people's salary, and they still have something that they can add to the regular police, so that police can also, augment their own salaries. These are real conversations we need to be having, because it's about building the nation. It's not about whether you like someone, you don't like someone, or whatever it is. It's about what is it that works best for Nigeria. And in every policy that you have to do, that's why there's always that evaluation of a policy. You have to interrogate it from all angles to be sure that in trying to put a particular policy, that you don't end up doing more harm than good. These are the things that you check all around when it comes to policy making. It's not waking up to just say, hey, this. Just like, oh, well, somebody just got sworn in illegitimately, and it's like, hey, subsidy removed, without actually, looking at the whole policy and interrogating it and seeing what are the things that might happen, doing a SWOT analysis on it to know what are the strengths, what are the weaknesses, what are the opportunities, what are the threats and all of that, to be able to say, will this work or will this not work? So those are the things that we see here. Yes, there's a whole lot of meltdown from a lot of VIPs, lawmakers and all of that, because they felt a bit more safer than we are. The rest of us are suffering. They don't care. For now, they will need to focus on the insecurity. I know that's another angle. That's also something. It's okay. You need to focus on the insecurity now and ensure that everyone, is getting that security. And then if you now look at it, the Senate president, does he have his orderlies with him? Have they been taken away? And the irony of this all, those same people sat down when they said that they had taken away all the security of Senator Natasha Akpoti-Oduaghan. Now that they have taken away their own security, they are crying. But they were okay with a fellow senator's security being taken away, and publicly announced that it was taken away, and they didn't mind, they didn't feel anything. Well, karma is real. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.